Hi, my name's Daniel Skurrick. I'm the director and lead of Comrade Commando. Comrade Commando is a spoof of Yugoslavian propaganda films set during World War II that were made in the 1960s and the 1970s. The year is 1941. Nazi Germany has just invaded Yugoslavia, and they're stealing Yugoslavia's national drink, plum brandy called Slivovitz. Pretty strong stuff, can put hair on your chest. They're stealing it to make a super weapon. Branko is the best commander that the partisans, the communist resistance, has, and he's been tasked to stop the Germans from completing their plans for world domination. The inspiration for Comrade Commando comes from my own family. My mum and dad were born in Croatia, which was then Yugoslavia. Now the main character, Branko Skurrick, he's actually got my father's name. And the reason I chose my father is a bit of a storyteller.
Because my uncle, he killed the German in Bosnia. We hit him in the helmet, all right? And kill him on the spot.
So you just hit him in the head?
He hit him on the top of the head.
So this is kind of, if my father was an adult in World War II, the stories that he would tell me of the things that he had done in that period. They were born during World War II, so a lot of stories about what happened during that time. My grandfather on my mother's side, he actually got captured by the Germans and he escaped from them and was now wanted, so he had to join the communist resistance, the partisans. He ended up getting captured again by them and didn't live to see the rest of the war. My grandfather on my father's side, he was a bit more pragmatic and he took an axe and put it to his own leg, just so that no one would bother him. Another inspiration is a movie that I hold dear to my heart. It's called Underground. It's the history of Yugoslavia crammed into about 3 hours of film. The one particular scene that I loved was they're making fun of a certain genre called partisan film. Partisan film is a genre of filmmaking that was from the former Yugoslavia. Essentially propaganda films, but with a Hollywood sheen to them. The Communist Party of Yugoslavia after World War II had to reunify a country that was broken up by the Second World War. So how do you do that? Well, a lot of people can't read, but they can all watch film. These films basically showed the Communist Party leading the partisan resistance against the fascist aggressor. I find the partisan film to be quite funny. It doesn't matter what machine gun or rifle, or they could be throwing stones. They're just mowing down Germans. And I find it funny. And then on top of that, massive belt-fed machine guns, they raise them to the sky and they just start shooting German aircraft down like they were nothing. It's a communist Rambo, these films, and I find that hilarious. These are films that have actors like Richard Burton, Yul Brynner, Orson Welles, Adam West from Batman fame, and also Australian actor Rod Taylor. Now, Rod Taylor, you might remember him, he was in Inglourious Basterds playing Winston Churchill. If you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, there's a scene there where Al Pacino is going to watch a film in his own living room, and the film that's projected on the wall is actually a Yugoslav film called Partizan. It was quite interesting when I was watching to see a little red star on a beret, and I went, well, that's weird.
My name's Nathaniel, and I'll be working as cinematographer and producer on this project. Dan and I have been working together in the channel for over 10 years. We both share a love for cinema, Charles Bronson movies, spaghetti westerns. When Dan spoke to me about the project, it was a very easy decision to get involved. While we're parodying films shot in the 60s and 70s, we wanted to give the film a unique look. Now, Dan and myself aren't smart enough to load a film camera, so we came up with the next best concept was to use vintage lenses from that era. This helps keep costs down by still shooting on digital, but we have a unique look by using the old vintage lenses. When I get involved with a project, it's not because of what's trending or what's hot right now, it's because it's something that I want to watch myself. If you like action films and comedies, 60s and 70s cult films, this is something you should back. Kickstarter funds will go towards paying extras, actors, an armourer, replica uniforms, insurance, fees for the right to film in certain locations, archival footage, music, special effects, props, tents, catering, all the things you need to make a proper production. And if we go over our target, Dan gets to ride a tank. We're all gonna get to ride a tank.
Thank you so much for watching. Guys, if you can back us, that would be great. If you can't, could you please share this video so everyone can see? And once again, thank you.